Today we're going to do a quick overview of my top stocks that I'm following. So these are just some of the stocks that I've been following or ones that I've already made a video of that have pretty much done nothing for months, but in the background, institutions have quietly been picking up the shares. We like looking for companies with increasing institutional activity. Let's see what's first. Okay, Asana. Asana's our number one. Check this out, guys. I think we're going to take a look at the past 2 years and see how these stocks are doing and compare it to the growth of institutional ownership. We'll take a look at how the price action of the stock has been doing for the past 2 years. So we'll go all the way to 2023 and then compare it with the amount of institutions and insiders buying these shares. So in 2023, it was currently selling at $13.77. As you could see, it's done nothing but stay flat. It's pretty much selling at the same price it was selling at back in 2023. Still selling at a $3.3 billion valuation, $14, but check out the institutional ownership. From June of 2023 till June of 2025, the amount of institutions has increased, and we are currently sitting at institutional ownership at all-time highs for Asana. So smart money has been buying these shares. Institutions are increasing the amount of shares they hold while the stock stays flat. Next company with all-time highs, Clover Health. Look at this jump in institutional holdings. The number of institutions holding Clover Health has pretty much doubled. It just surpassed summer of 2023, and it's almost sitting at an all-time high for the amount of institutions holding this stock. Summer of 2023, it was selling for less than $1. Right now, it's up over 175%. And on that latest report, guys, the number of institutions holding the shares just jumped up like crazy. So keep an eye on this one. All right. Next up, after Clover Health, we have Grab Holdings. Grab Holdings institutional ownership hitting all-time highs. From June of 2023, it has pretty much also doubled the amount of institutions. Let's take a look at stock price. Stock price is still currently sitting at $5. And from 2023, stock was selling at $3.58. It's up over 35%. Institutions have quietly been buying the shares. Next one on the list, GameStop. This is our favorite safe haven. Just look at that latest report. Institutional ownership for GameStop jumping to an all-time high. We have to see this chart. We have to look at this chart because it's been stuck at this $23 level for the longest time. It's selling at the same price it was selling at last summer. $10 billion valuation, $22. While the company has greatly changed in the past year, they have way more cash, they own Bitcoin, they just released Push Start Arcade, and they have the new Nintendo Switch console cycle that just happened a couple months ago. Just look at this chart, the same price it was selling at last summer. And when you take a look at the number of institutions, let's take a look at the longer. All right, so 2023, we'll go right here. It was going for $18. And we go into the summer of 2023, and it starts to drop a little bit into 2024. Summer of 2023, it's literally selling at the same price it is selling at this summer, 2025. And look at the amount of institutions piling in. Can't stop this train. Institutional ownership for GameStop hitting all-time highs. This is the safe haven, everyone. GameStop to the moon. Next up on the list, we have Cava Group. Cava Group hitting all-time highs on institutional ownership. So they actually posted some really bad numbers for the second quarter because there has been a slowdown in the restaurant industry. Looks like they IPO'd in summer of 2023. So from the IPO date, they are up about 72%. Less people are eating out. They just posted some bad numbers on that latest earnings report. That is why the stock is down over 56%. But institutions are sitting in an all-time high. Coming in next, we have Lemonade Insurance. This one's going to be a sleeper, guys. No one's paying attention to this one, but it is up almost 200% from summer of last year. It's only sitting at a $3.9 billion valuation, $53. This thing's just getting started, and the number of institutions holding this stock is hitting an all-time high. And of course, guys, last but not least, we have Coursera. It recently just did its move. It's actually still sitting below the 2023 price, and their institutional ownership is sitting at an all-time high. So from June of 2023, it has slowly and quietly stacked up, and these institutions are buying some shares. So when these huge hedge funds, pension funds, mutual funds, 401ks, and large asset managers are purchasing shares of the companies, it shows that these professional investors who have way more research analysis than we do and access to top management, they have access to money, they see long-term value in the company. And these guys play the long game. A lot of retail investors play the short game, they day trade. So these institutions typically buy huge amounts of shares and hold them for the long term over time. In short, guys, increasing the amount of institutional ownership for stocks signals confidence in the company's future, provides stability in the shareholder base, and these stocks tend to gain more attention from Wall Street. So that's why we like keeping an eye on the amount of institutions that are purchasing these stocks. So these are just a couple, the top ones I've been following. I pretty much have a video on all these companies that I went over today, so definitely check those out. But let me know what you guys think about these companies, and we'll keep it at that. Thanks for watching this video. We will see you on the next one.